Heyo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Grandmaster Bricks, back with part 3 of this epic castle mock. So if you haven't seen the first two parts, definitely go check those out. It's where I basically unboxed all 3 sets. The second video, I basically sorted them all. Here in the third video, we are finishing off the mock. It is a crazy experience. I had never built anything like this. It was all on iPad instructions, and because of this experience, I'm never going to build with paper instructions again. Whether it's a fan mock or an official Lego set, the ease of use of the iPad, I cannot get over it. So that was one of the better learning experiences, as well figuring out the logistics of how to sort. Anyways, before we get going on this video, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's grow this channel together. Keep these videos going. Hope you're enjoying it, and let's get right into it. So here, the real fun starts. Relaxing with some Lego Masters, and we are beginning the build. Let's do this. Jumping right along. This is an absolute awesome approach. So there's no base plate included in the 3-in-1 castle, medieval castle. Well, the way this designer, this creator achieved making this so structurally sound, like it is so thick, it almost even has like a dungeon basement. But look, on the underneath, no base plate. That's all individual smaller plates built up, all locked together. Such an amazing approach, and the way they utilized all of those, I don't even know what those are, like maybe little wall pieces. They're basically 4 tall and 4 wide, and they just build up a whole section, and they use that to basically support the entire castle process. So that was super cool to see. Really enjoying this. It's a lot of work, but this is a lot of fun. Moving right along, we are a couple steps in. The very first couple steps, it really felt like there was a lot of work. Now we're on step 26, and it's starting to move right along. Seeing some of the detail that is added into the castle around like the moat area is like really cool. It really pulls you in. I really like the texturing. Here we've got a little bit of armor. We've got some treasure in the chest over there. We've got a water well in the center. I thought that was a cool feature to add. A little bit of tiling. You can kind of start to see where everything is going to be built up. On the backside, it's got a big kind of like cliff wall. I really like the way that is with kind of like the olive green color. Really accents everything well. Starting to go through. I'm starting to figure out it's not as fun to pick the bricks for each step, or that's kind of why I went through the effort to sort all of this, because it's a lot of work to actually find the piece that you're looking for while you're building, because I like a whole fluid building experience. So it's a challenge building it, but it's a lot easier that everything is sorted. Seeing this section right here, moving along, starting to really feel how large it is. These little openings, these little windows in the side of the castle, I think is an amazing feature, amazing touch. I can really see the castle vibe coming together. The archways and the little barrels that are incorporated on the side, super cool. I think that's a great little touch right there. All of the texturing on the wall really starting to come together, and how solid everything feels. We've got the bridge right there with the chain. It doesn't stay up, but that is okay. I can definitely rig something up in the future. Over there, we've got the armor, the treasure. I really do like that little section. Underneath, you can kind of start to feel the walkways, and we see the stairs leading up to the second section. So you've kind of got a courtroom, kind of courtyard right in the center, and then it leads up to the second level. Zooming in on that window right there. There's a few more windows that I will point out. And there, jumping along, we are making some serious progress on the castle. I did not understand how large this was going to be. This is overwhelmingly awesome. pushing, like I said, 3,000 pieces with this mock, and it is really starting to show. I can really feel that 3,000 piece count. Jumping, we're on step 54 from 25. You can see a lot of progression. So there is a lot of work in each step, which is cool. It definitely keeps it busy rather than doing 2 or 3 bricks and then going to the next step. They're giving you 15, 20 bricks per step. And so it does move at a faster pace or a slower pace, just depending on how you look at it. But seeing some of the archways and the top of the castle walls starting to be built, you can see the castle tower in the back. And I do like the fact that it does have the yellow bricks, so it gives it that classic castle vibe, because hopefully the rumors are true that the 90th anniversary is a castle. So this fortress is going to go amazing next to the castle. And there you can see, I love the shield pieces along the top of the castle. It really gives it just that castle feel, that castle look and feel. Seeing some of the pieces, we are nearing the end, and I have almost 1,000 pieces that I'm going to have left over, and I'm going to be able to add to my brick store. So I find that super, super beneficial. We've got a lot of gray pieces, but a lot of mismatch on the other table. So a lot of that on that table is going to be inputted into the brick store, which is cool. And basically just a lot of gray brick left to finish off the castle tower in the back of it. And there you can kind of see those are steps. So I started to decide to pull together each step before I started building. So I would take, a few minutes before I would start building and pull, step 25 and 26 and 27 and put them in their own kind of bin, because it was becoming very taxing to look for all the bricks, but every bit worth it, because look at that. That was worth all of the effort, all of the planning. This came out amazing. I really think the designer thought this through. The fact that it was an alternate build of a 3-in-1, 3 sets of that one set. Fantastic for somebody like me. The results are stunning. Oh man, look at that entranceway with the gate. I really do enjoy the water elements around. I can really see how I'm going to incorporate this into the Lego Village, and this is going to be a huge, huge highlight. There's so much detail and everything packed into it, and like I said, the ability to just pull from the bricks that are given, the bricks that you buy from a sealed set. Can't be understated how convenient and what a great experience that is, not having to wait for shipping. Sometimes it's fun, but sometimes it's not. So it just depends on what your approach is. But for me, in this particular set, I wasn't able to get the Castle in the Forest from Bricklink. I wasn't able to, and I chose not to. There was a couple of different factors. But at the same time, the Medieval Castle was coming out, the 3-in-1, and I saw this mock on Rebrickable. And man, am I so glad I followed through on it. This has been a fantastic learning experience. Just the logistics from learning how to sort and make that more efficient, to learning about building on an iPad. I knew you could download instructions, but the ability to flip and zoom in on an iPad just blew my mind. So you didn't have a choice when building this. You had to go online because that's where the instructions were. I could have printed them out, I suppose, but it was just more convenient. And so once I got into the build, I realized what an advantage and how ease of use having something like that is. I have an old, I think it's a Gen 4. I think they're on Gen 8 now. So it's a super old iPad. But the fact that it can still run, iBook, and it can open up Safari, you're good. So yeah, just seeing all of this, I am going to do a full review on this set, kind of like my Lego review style. This is more of a vlog, just informational, showing you guys, pulling you in, exciting you for the Lego Village that is coming from me. So yeah, like I said, there will be a formal review. Even though this isn't an official Lego set, I do want to take the time to give it my all. So other than that, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this 3-parter. A lot of effort went into this, a lot of thought and process, and I really enjoyed the journey. So if you guys enjoyed it and this is the type of content you're looking for, definitely consider subscribing. It's going to be a great process beginning to build the village. Hopefully you guys are along for the ride. Comment down below, do you do a Lego city? Do you have a Lego village? Or do you display your stuff? I'd like to know what is your approach. But other than that, guys, I really do appreciate you tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, remember, never stop building.